Hey, and welcome to another episode of Cranial Diarrhea. I am Daughter.
And I'm Rocky Balboa.
And I just have to say that my eyebrows do look a lot better.
Yes, in case you did not seen it yet, you need to go back and watch the outtake, Adrian, that I'll put on there. Yo, Adrian, watch the outtake.
Are you done?
Yo.
This is so awkward.
Awkward silence. I'm Dad. And welcome to another episode of
Cranial Diarrhea.
We have a special guest.
We do have a special guest. First of all, wait, I want to explain. Otherwise, I'm just going to look insane.
Like the eyebrows, and you'll get that when you watch the outtake.
That didn't look insane. That just looked
It looked cool.
Anyway, so our Christmas episode, one of the facts was the original names of the reindeer. I don't remember all of them, but one of them he wrote down Festus, but he said Feckless.
I couldn't read my own writing.
And stuck with it. And so ever since then, it's been an ongoing joke, right? And we were like, we have to make Feckless a thing. Like, I need to know what Feckless looks like. Well,
now we have a new pet for the show. Feckless, the goat-looking reindeer.
Feckless,
now,
the reindeer
I'm not sure why Daughter thinks a goat is a reindeer.
No,
but
so
it kind of fits Feckless's persona.
Yeah, so Feckless literally.
Feckless, the goat reindeer with one red ball.
Feckless literally means
got a red ball.
That's a Christmas ornament.
Sleeping it with his red.
Okay. Feckless literally means irresponsible. What's more irresponsible for a reindeer than being a goat, right?
He's lighting the way with his red ball.
I think I made a terrible mistake.
I like Feckless.
It's a terrible,
Folks,
terrible.
if you want a copy of Feckless, you can get one.
No, you can't. That took hours.
We'll take a picture and text it to you. It's Feckless, the Billy Goat reindeer with one red ball.
It's a Christmas ornament. It's a bubble.
He's cool. I like Feckless.
You like Feckless?
Feckless is cool. Like me. Feckless is cool. He's cool. He's cool. He's cool. He's cool. Oh, crap. The hands. Thank you.
Okay.
Yo. So if you've ever joined our show, you know we're not very professional.
I think we should maybe give a quick summary of what we do because we're kind of new to YouTube.
Okay, so what we do basically is this. You're welcome.
Waste your time.
Yeah,
that's
we
what
have
we do.
Stupid conversations just to laugh and have a good time. To be honest with you, this is the normal conversations Daughter and I have. I mean, it's nothing new. This is a daily basis. I mean, sometimes we were talking on the phone last night. I forget what we were even talking about. And I was like, hey, that would be a good one for the show. And I don't remember what it was now. But we just have, I don't know, we have weird conversations.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, but they're kind of funny.
To us.
And so the way, well, hopefully to everybody.
Probably not.
But the way the show works is I'm going to give Daughter some facts. Some of them are true. Some of them are bovine scatology. Just depends on how I felt that day. She's trying to figure out what bovine scatology is.
Buying some time with some water.
So let's start. And we're going to give you an example. And notice I had to take my glasses off because they don't have the bifocals in them. So yes, ladies, handsome is here. The bra.
Wearing one.
I'm not. Maybe I should. The bra was invented by Jebediah Dutton and his wife, Annie, because when they would go on horse rides, she would get bruising from, I don't know why I'm doing this, from the galloping. And so she didn't want to go on horse rides because of that. So when they were out one day and they were riding their horses and the harness was there kind of holding the horse back, and they thought, hey, we could build a harness for her horses. And yeah.
So they're responsible for the torture device that I have to wear every
It
night?
was, well, it was, I guess it was like a prototype that wasn't very comfortable or something. But I mean, that's kind of the origin.
I know that I think I know. I don't 100. I'm not 100% sure, but I heard that a man did him with bra.
Well, I kind of, when I read it, I kind of thought it was maybe a combination of the two. Like maybe he started it and she helped out or something.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
back
you
then
talk
she
about
wouldn't have been
bringing a
able to
new
do
definition to
something.
whoa, pony. No, that's. I mean, they had to think. Pull it.
What do
Okay,
you think's wrong with you?
I have no idea. Too much coffee, maybe. Hey,
I don't
your
know.
eyebrows look much better this time.
So much better. Obviously not professionally done, but that's okay. I'm gonna say, I don't know. True. Whatever.
No, that's false. I made that crap up.
A man did invent the bra. I'm pretty
Did it
sure.
really?
Pretty sure.
Why?
Because he got, I don't know, maybe he didn't want him to sag.
Hey, they're on the ground. Let's scoop them up a little bit.
I'm not sure.
I don't know either. I'm just gonna go. Oh, there we are. Okay, we're back. Just a moment. Yeah, I will edit that out. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just leave it frozen. We'll keep talking through it.
Speaking of the bra in that general area.
No, we don't.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So my nephew is just a little over 2. And he's just recently learned all of the terms for body parts. And he likes to point them out and say what they are. So my sister has like some moles on her chest, like right here. And I was on a video chat with her a couple days ago, and my nephew looks up from his high chair and he's looking at her, and then he just goes like this and he touches the mole and he goes, nipple. And she was like, that's not a nipple.
Guys, I guess we've all been there.
So we called her nipples for a little while.
Wow.
That was
funny. That's funny.
Anyway, carry on. Sorry. Sure.
The original guns, like pow pow,
pew pew,
pistols, could only propel a bullet up to 100 yards that would penetrate the skin. That's why all initial duels were like 10 steps and turn. Could you imagine if you had 12 steps, the bullet just kind of bounces on? You won. And then you let him shoot first, and then you charge him and get back in range. The clock on the wall says it's time for you to answer. See, clock, get it.
Yeah. Well, so I'm trying to think about this because I know that they, back in those days.
My fingers, the pendulum.
It was like,
sorry, distracted.
It was like, you had to load on like the
powder. Yeah, this was back in the musket days, like the little pistol musketeer pistols, the 3 musketeer pistols.
Pistols?
Yeah, the 3 musketeer pistols. All for one and one for all, unless you're 101 feet away.
I don't know.
She doesn't know.
I said true last time and it was wrong. Who cares? True.
Oh, that crap's false. I figured. Let's leave that crap up.
Should have gone with my gut.
That crowd's false. Okay, I'm going to give you one more, and then I'm going to give you story time.
That's...
Who?
What?
What?
It seems like, that's 3 facts, Dad. You didn't do any work this week?
That's only 2.
The next one is going to be 3.
Yes.
You didn't do any work this week?
I did.
Okay.
I did, but I forgot to write a couple of them down. I thought, I'm going to write that down, and then... I really should fart right now.
Go. Please proceed. I'm waiting on you there, Bubba.
Oh, I got more than that. Americans eat 800 million pounds of bologna a year.
I hate bologna.
Oh, bologna's good.
Ugh, I don't like it. That's a lot of bologna.
Dang, I look good like that. 800 million pounds
I don't.
of bologna. You know, bologna's low carb.
Ugh, it's so gross.
No, it's good.
Yeah,
I mean, you throw all the pieces, parts in there.
I can't even stand the smell. It makes me sick. One time I was babysitting my cousin and she asked me for a bologna sandwich and I was like, okay, you know, like I have to feed her. That's part of the job, right? Then she was like,
maybe.
I want ketchup on it. And I was like, so gross.
I once took a girl on a date and I cooked them dinner and I cooked fried bologna sandwiches.
For a date?
Mm-hmm. I even got a second date out of it. We had hot dogs on that.
How do you have kids? I don't understand.
Well, that's a story for another show. We're not going to go through that.
We don't need to talk about that.
No. I think it involves Monte Carlos.
Monte Carlos.
Go ahead.
I've heard.
800 million pounds.
False.
That is true.
Oh my gosh.
That is true. Here's a cool one. Did you know Rocky Balboa's real name is Roberto? Roberto Balboa. Yo, Roberto.
I don't even, like, I can't even wager, I guess, because I've never seen those movies.
We're going to fix that.
No, we're not.
We're going to have a Rocky-thon. We'll have to be on my birthday because you have to do what I want to do.
100% not necessary.
And we'll have to watch Rockies. All of them. Yo, Roberto.
No. False.
It's true.
That wasn't my answer. I was saying.
Oh.
Well, okay.
Okay.
True.
Oh, it is true. You got it right. Look at that. All right.
I was saying false, so we're watching it on your birthday.
No, we're going to watch it.
I got 1 out of 4.
You did get 1 out of 4. You're kind of like,
answer.
I'll give it to you. You kind of like Vanderbilt's record. It's okay. Speaking of Vanderbilt, that's about all you can say about it. I'm going to do the rest of the show as feckless.
You're going to do the rest of the show with a fist in your throat.
It's
because I'm going to punch you. That's mistakes were made.
All right, folks, we're going to go to the next part of the show, which is where daughter tells me a story, and I try to guess whether she is fibbing or not. Now, let me say, I'm pretty good at this, except for last week. We did a complete Zoom where we were in different locations, so I could not even see her hands. And you're going to see that again here in a minute. But I couldn't even see her hands. So I couldn't get any tell on the story. So I'm going to try this week to not look at her hands and see if I can pick up on something else that will give me a tell.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to tell it deadpan. No emotion.
Oh, I was like, what's a deadpan? I heard of a bedpan.
So this is my handy dandy
kind of hard hat. Now you can see she goes into hibernation.
Oh wait, I have to flip some. I low-key forgot which one I was doing today. Obviously, I didn't prepare either.
See, we're all prepared.
Okay. You ready?
Yes. You're going to have to, hang on. You moved over. There we go. Okay, now you're back in the front.
Okay. Better?
Yes.
Okay. So this story takes place, I was around 15 years old. Oh, we're going deadpan. This story takes place, I was around 15 years old. It was the deadpan.
Oh, okay. I can't even look at your notes.
No. It was the 4th of July.
Okay.
And my parents were having some friends over to shoot fireworks. We did live in a complex, an apartment complex, but there was a road behind the complex, behind our building, where we would go and shoot fireworks. It was like a dead end road that we would use to shoot fireworks. So anyway, they were having some friends over that we had never met from my mother's work. Okay. I was upset at this point because I didn't want, it was 4th of July. I was 15. I had been invited to a friend's house to celebrate with her family and a few other of my friends from school. And I really wanted to go to that because who wants to hang out with your parents, right?
Okay.
They made me stay so I could help, clean up beforehand and kind of keep an eye on the girls because the adults were, partaking in some beverages and whatever. Well, I concocted this plan to get back at them for making me stay. Okay.
So you concocted a plan.
I concocted a plan. I thought it would be a good idea to embarrass them. So I stayed inside with the girls most of the time. Every now and then we would go to the front porch and, to watch the fireworks or whatever. But for the most part, I was inside watching TV and, watching the girls. That didn't happen. Anyway, one of their friends came in and went to the kitchen to get another beer. And then he was snacking on like the pickles and like olives and stuff that my mom had put out.
So wait a minute. He came in to get a beer.
Yeah.
But the pickles and olives were in that room.
In the kitchen.
So where was everybody else?
They were outside shooting fireworks.
So they weren't allowed to have snacks.
Well, you had to come in to get the snacks. They were all in the kitchen.
So you either had to have snacks or miss fireworks.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway. So I remember that he was specifically enjoying these cubed cheddar pieces that my mom had cut. And I was like, oh my God, this is, I can embarrass the shit out of my parents, right? So I went in and I stood right next to him, like literally like in his personal space, right? And I whispered, I like cheese. Cheese makes me fart. I had cheese yesterday. So he looks down at me and then walked outside murmuring to himself. But I don't think he ever said anything to my parents because they never brought it up. To this day, my mom has never said a word about it. I don't think he said anything to him. So, but anyway, that I thought I was getting back at him. Obviously, I wasn't.
So she opened the page to that. That's going to be very apropos after you watch this.
Oh Lord! All right.
So you told this guy. That was your response you got from the parents. Oh, so you walk up to this total stranger and you go, I like cheese.
No, it was literally like, I like cheese. Cheese makes me fart. I had cheese yesterday. That's exactly how it was.
Well,
you want to know his name?
Yes.
His name was Lee. He was actually a guitar player, and I tried. He was going to teach my one of my parents how to play, and but that never happened.
Probably because you told him you liked to fart.
Probably because
I like to fart.
I ruined it.
Are you sure you didn't say I like to fart? It smells like cheese.
That is not what I said. I said I like cheese. Cheese makes me fart. I had cheese yesterday. 100%. That is what I said.
Would you put? You're holding your fingers, so it's like I can't even be able to move them. So you walked up to a stranger.
Yes.
How old were you?
15.
You were 15.
15.
That's false.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Why is that false?
Because it is.
Okay, so here's how it really went down.
So it was false.
It was false. It wasn't me. Here's how it went down.
You have a tell.
What?
I'm not telling.
So I had a boyfriend over, and my sister,
good thing I wasn't there.
number 2, came down the stairs, and we're sitting on the couch watching TV. Okay, and this was like like we had just started dating, and it was still in that phase where like, you know, you're shy and you're trying to get to know each other, and like
So you're not ready to fart in front of each other.
wasn't good with the boys anyway. And so she came down and she sat like practically in his lap, and she goes, I like cheese. Cheese makes me fart.
I can see her.
I had cheese yesterday. And then gets up and walks away. And so the guy's like,
time to go.
and I'm sitting there like,
By the way, I like cheese.
I had cheese yesterday.
So, wow.
Still going.
Cool story.
Cool story, bro.
Cool story. Yeah, cool story.
How did you know it was false?
It's easy when I'm sitting here with you because I can pick up on the changes in your voice when something's different, but I couldn't do that on Zoom.
What, did I like hesitate?
I'm not telling.
We're going to have to go deadpan. I'm going to have to. Zero emotion.
Next show, like this the whole time. I thought Mabel's excited. She just wanted to join in and be heard. Actually, a car went by, so she got all excited.
Mabel.
But it's all good. So we determined that was false.
I already said that.
I still like the eyebrows. Oh, folks, I guess it's that time, isn't it?
Time to flush?
Yes, it is. But before we do, let's tell them where all we're available at. We is available on the YouTube.
One moment, please.
You get to see.
Okay.
Here we go.
We are available on Anchor.
Yes.
Spotify.
Yes.
Hi, Norma.
Hi, Norma.
Google.
Google.
It's a dog. I'm not. There's
Google.
not like, okay.
It's a midget name.
If you listen to us on Spotify, you can rate us.
Yes.
You don't have to.
On a scale of 1 to 10, we're a 12. Just go ahead and rate it.
I think it's only to 5.
You know what we should do next week? It would really be cool if we like cooked something while we're telling these stories.
What?
Yeah, just something different. I don't know.
What?
Or we could like go out and like be mowing grass while we're telling stories.
So it's February.
Yes.
The grass.
You don't mow your grass in February?
I don't mow my grass at all.
Oh, well, you're a rich person. Awkward silence.
Anyway, we also are available on Twitter at craniaria_pod. And then you can email us if you want to at cranialdiarrhea@gmail.com. And that's
I love it if you want to. That enthusiasm.
CHRANIAL.
You know, instead of like,
hang on.
Ooh?
CHRANIALDIARRHEA@gmail.com.
Do that again 3 times. I love it, folks. Instead of saying, hey, folks.
Oh, and then we're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube. Instead of saying, hey, folks, email us. Yeah, email us,
like,
brother.
Whatever.
She's like, yeah, if you want to. Yeah.
Nobody listens
I'm
anyway.
like, come on, brother, email us now.
Like,
that's what I'm going to do next show. Next show,
like my mom,
I'm doing this voice the whole show.
our family are our listeners.
Oh, there's a couple of others, brother, that I hear from, brother. Oh, yeah, brother.
Would you please?
What you gonna do when cranial diarrhea runs? Ramping over you, brother.
You know what's terrifying to me is that these are my genes.
See, look, you're pointing at feckless. You got feckless genes. Until next time, folks, it's time to flush. So keep wiping. Oh, yeah.
I like cheese.